Hey, y'all were wondering if this Starlink satellite dish works in the snow. Well, it's snowing, so let's go take a look. Well, there it is. It does have a little bit of snow and ice on it, but it's coming down pretty good here. I expect when the snow stops coming down that it'll melt off. So now we should go inside and see how reliable the internet is. Alright, I've got a few different tools to test the connection quality with snow on top of the satellite dish. First we'll start with the speed test. And it looks like it's okay. I got an error there, but then it connected. And you can see that it's definitely running slower than normal. Normally I'm getting at least above 50, if not, on the average day it's probably above 100 download speed. But it's still working, so I'm happy with that. I'd say the snow is definitely affecting it though, and it is slowing it down. Let's run a ping test as well. And I'll run that speed test a second time. And why don't we go ahead and generate a graph too, to just kind of see a chart of how ping is responding over time. So I definitely am seeing the ping being slower. There's more latency, probably because the snow's in the way. The snow sitting on the dish. I bet if I got up there and wiped off some of the snow, I'd be getting faster speeds and less latency. So still usable, but definitely a little more latency when it's snowing. I haven't noticed any issues when it's cloudy or raining, so I suspect it's just the snow that's sitting on top of the satellite dish. And I'll go ahead and let this run for a minute longer so you can see results a little bit over time. So it appears my internet connection just went down. And we're back up again. So definitely a hiccup there. And the latency is not great again. Looks like I lost my internet connection again. And we're back. And I lost my internet again. Looks like it's back up. Looks like it went down again. And we're back up again. Lost the connection again. So definitely it's not reliable when there's snow on the satellite dish. Your mileage may vary, and it probably depends how much snow is on top. So I definitely think I'll find myself in the middle of winter brushing the snow off, or just waiting for the heater on the satellite dish to melt it all off. All right, I'm going to go jump up on the roof and brush off the snow and see how it compares. Can I reach it from the ground? Nope, not quite. Up on the roof I go. All right, there you have it. I brought a broom up here, but I think just a quick wipe with the hand is enough. All right, let's go back inside and test it now. All right, it's still snowing outside, but I've wiped off the snow off the top of the satellite dish, and so now we'll run the same tests. Looks like the speed test had a problem. Let's go ahead and try that again. Well, it's definitely faster. I mean, not a ton. I think I doubled my speed though. Latency's, well, it's bouncing. Maybe it's not much better. We'll run the test for a minute longer. Okay, it seems to be getting better now. Definitely had what I'd call another hiccup right there at the beginning of the test. We'll see if that happens again. Yeah, definitely happening again. Although I haven't yet lost my internet connection, and that was happening before where the internet was completely going down. So maybe it's more reliable when you brush the snow off. And the speed's increasing now. That's looking good. Still definitely latency there. So I'd say the snow definitely affects latency. Whether there's snow on the dish or not, just it snowing outside definitely impacts the latency. So my conclusion is I definitely have reduced speeds, higher latency when it's snowing, and I will need to get up on the roof and brush off the satellite dish.